welcome to my room. Starting off at the door, I have this sign that says no cell phone use please, and I have one of these signs in every one of my rooms, but this one I put because I'm challenging myself to not have my phone in my bedroom. That's a separate video, but I'm just gonna say it's been really hard. But having this up here is a good reminder of that. Moving down here to the door handle, this is a little dream catcher that I got at Hearst Castle. I have a lot of nightmares. Should I get rid of this? But this is a beautiful dream catcher. It's not one of those ones that you get by the beach. It's like legit. No offense to the dream catchers that you get by the beach. Next to my door is my closet. Here's this bad boy. Yep. If you saw in my last video, I actually downsized my closet in half, so there's not much going on the other side besides some dresses. Do you like what I did here? On top, as you can see, I really wanted to utilize this space and make it aesthetically pleasing. My mom got this for me from Korea. It's one of those like touch lamps, but it's running out of battery. Ooh. I want to turn this top space into a shelf where I could store my books, so it's like a mini little library up there. Since I did get rid of a lot of my clothes, I'm not really happy with these clothes that are showcased here because they don't look very nice. I actually want to move a lot of these outerwear pieces to the other side of the closet, and over here I want this to be a rack where I hang only my favorite pieces. And I actually bought these really luxurious acrylic hangers, and I got 3 more of these for Christmas. I know, these are not cheap. They're like 10 bucks each. I know. That's like adding 10 bucks to every clothing item I buy just to hang the darn thing. But honestly, I'm really trying to be about quantity over quality. Quality over quantity. And then on these bottom shelves, I just have tops in here, pajamas, sweats, and t-shirts. And then I have workout clothes and socks in the very bottom drawer. Exciting! And then over here are my swirly mirrors that I enjoy very much. I've had them ever since I was like 10 years old. I was looking at new body mirrors to buy, but they were just so expensive and boring, and I just really like the wavy silhouette of this, and I feel like it just adds more shape to my room. Oh, what is this now hanging from the ceiling? This I actually installed today. It is called the Lumi Smart Light Bulb. It's the smartest light bulb in the world. So check that out. It's freaking lit. You use the app in order to control the brightness. You could dim it down if you want, and you could change the color. I'm so excited about this. This is like my new toy. I can't wait to see what this looks like at nighttime especially. There's so many cool features on this too to help improve sleep. I swear this, I'm not sponsored. I'm just so excited to have fun with this guy. For so long I opted for string lights, and I was like so in that string lights phase. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about the floor. So the rest of my room is this hardwood floor, and I'm so used to having a carpet room because it just makes the space feel cozy. So I just knew I needed to add a rug in here. And when I saw this rug online, I just instantly fell in love. I thought it was a bit bold and different compared to a lot of the lighter colored rugs I saw. It's the closest thing to having plants in my room. It's just a ton of leaves. The only thing about having a black, darker colored rug is that whenever a little tiny piece of white yarn or lint gets on the floor, it's very noticeable, and so I'm constantly having to vacuum this rug. But either way, I'm in love with it. And I'm sitting right now on this gray floor pillow, which is so comfortable, and I just plan on just sitting here, meditating, reading. A lot of times I will put like the clothes I'm gonna wear the next day and just throw it on this pillow so I have it ready to wear the next morning. This side table I got off of Hey, my new favorite brand of 2019. It's a brand that's originated from Denmark actually, and when I went to Denmark I didn't get to visit a Hey store there. So anyway, they opened one up in California. I bought this lovely lavender side table, and what's cool about it is that it's designed so that you could easily transfer it anywhere that you want. It has this little handle on top, which I like, and there's not much that I need on my side table besides a space where I could have my drink. And this is a Lush Sleepy lotion, which I just like to smell. I don't even really put it on that often. but it's the same. Oh my goodness, it's literally identical. This is the same color as this lavender side table. I love that because lavender is supposed to calm you down and help you to get in that relaxed mood. I'm so picky about everything in this room being something I really like that I don't even want junk underneath my bed. So the only things I have is this prayer cushion. If I'm really just desperate to just kneel on the floor and pray, I have a little cushion for that. This I got at a battle cry event at my church and I literally died that day, so this is very precious to me. And I have this random box. I totally forgot, but I have this like what do you call this? A belly warmer, a period cramp reliever. This basically just heats up and then I like to put it on my belly, especially if I'm cramping. And then I have this box full of random papers and such for if I want to write any letters on my typewriter, which is right here. Yeah, that's right. This is my dad's old electronic typewriter. I was kind of planning on this being a whole mood where I turn on the diffuser, put the light bulb on a weird color, and just like sit here and type stuff out, my feelings, a song. I have some type of plan forming. I don't know what it is yet, but that's the whole vibe that I got on this floor. Can we just have a moment for this bed frame real quick? I was so used to having cheap bed frames from IKEA or no bed frames at all, and I was so happy that I finally invested in a good quality bed frame that I think I want to stick with for the rest of my life if I can. It has really cool iron legs that make it look like this bed is floating. My bed sheets are from Yo Home, a brand from Australia. I paid way too much for shipping. Honestly, I could have gotten something similar in America. It's made out of 100% bamboo, so it's super soft and environmentally friendly. My bed used to be like in the middle of the room where it probably should be, but I moved it closer to the wall. It makes it a little harder to make my bed, but it's fine. I love it. I love it next to the wall. I love it next to the window. I feel a lot more cozy up in my little corner. Before there was just this like unnecessary aisle over here where I can't do anything, and now I have much more open space there, so I really like that. On my bed I also keep this book. It is New Morning Mercies by Paul Tripp, and I've been reading it since the beginning of this year. There is a new devotional to read every single day and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. These two pillows in the back are from Pottery Barn. They are mixed matched faux fur and I really like it. Super duper soft. They add texture without adding too much color really. This pillow I recently bought from Lazy Oaf. I used to have this other white face pillow. I'll show you. This little guy, but I moved on to this guy this year, and on the other side it says leave me alone. And then I have little Oswalter the elephant that my boyfriend got for me. This wall, as you can see, I have two large windows that let in a lot of light, which I really appreciate because this room can get really bright if I want it to be. It's just the sun is setting right now and this is all whack, and then on this wall, it's like my little Polaroid aisle. I made it so that I have enough space in between to add more Polaroids as I go on in life. And then that wooden sign that says my name, a very close family friend made that for me ever since I was little, and I've carried it around with me everywhere I moved. Not that I moved that much, but you know. And I love having these Polaroids up here because sometimes I will actually take a moment to look at them just like on my bed. This little setup in the corner might look a little confusing, but I thought it was a little genius. So I used to have this iMac in my office room, but I never used it because I do most of my editing on my laptop. Honestly, it was just getting in my way, and so I moved it on over to this room, and now it functions as my TV. I placed this on my acrylic chair, which also had no purpose because it's pretty uncomfortable. Look at that. The screensaver also functions as a clock. The Mac is resting on this Pusheen mouse pad so that it doesn't shift around, and it's pretty stable. If you're a fan of Steve Carell, you know where this is from. I use this as a mouse pad when I'm on my bed. And whenever I want to watch something on my bed, I can actually move this guy closer to the bed right in front of me, and then I could watch Netflix and whatever I want to watch. And the sound system on this is pretty good too, so if I wanted to play music, I could also do that. And then on the bottom here, I actually have some dead plants, and I love dried plants and flowers because no maintenance, literally. This is the last section of my room, and I just have this long bench that I DIY'd for pretty cheap. I just have these two cinder blocks and this long wooden plank that I stained to have a darker color. This bench is filled with a ton of sentimental items. Let me light this up because I actually never did this. I got this little lantern from Goodwill, and then here I have this Andy Warhol little vinyl that I got from The Broad. I have some Palo Santo and sage that I haven't burned yet. This really cool kaleidoscope. I forgot what beach I got it from, but it was just a good day. All these little items help me to just slow down, especially right behind me is my diffuser. It just plays some dope melodies, you know, the gong, and this like, yes, it just sets the mood. It's just very ambient music. Currently, I am diffusing this Into the Future oil. It's not a very pleasant scent, to be honest, but I have this really cool electronic Scrabble dictionary, so I could just search up a word on here and see the definition. This lovely mug that my friend made, there's a gummy bear and a strawberry, and then on the bottom, she put the time of when she finished making it. And this is a nightlight that my boyfriend got for me. And it's a little star. My mom got this for me. It counts how many coins you put in here. And this is just all of my chump change that I'm saving for travels. That would be like a fun challenge, just having the budget of that jar to travel with. And then inside of these cinder blocks, there's room for even more sentimental knickknacks that I'm not gonna go through. This is just a handy bench to have to place things on. This bench and whatever is on it is switching up like all the time. So that's what's on there for now. You have made it to the end of the room tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. I love you guys so much. Peace!